Hello there guys, and welcome back to the Game Adventures, and welcome to the beautiful House Flipper 2. So today, what are we doing here in this beautiful game? Well, we, as the thumbnail suggests, we are building a Hobbit house. So we've all seen them. We've all seen the Hobbit houses, obviously made famous by J.R.R. Tolkien in Lord of the Rings. So yeah, this is what we're going to tackle today. We're going to tackle a Hobbit house, and we are going to get this laid out. It's going to be small. What is happening with my mouse? It's going to be small. It's not going to be huge, but it's going to be totally ingrained by the land that it sits on. So, as the thumbnail suggests, what is going on with my mouse? We're having a bit of not a bit of a difficult start, but the mouse is being a little bit painful. But we'll get there in the end. So we're just going to lay out our foundations here to what is going to be our Hobbit house. So if you're new here and you didn't see our last episode in our House Flipper Speed Build series, that is linked down below in the video comments. That is our modern take on our shipping container house that we built in House Flipper 1. So we've regened it, remodernized it. But today we are here building something that is it was just simply not possible in House Flipper 1. But because we are having a new start here in House Flipper 2, I mean, it's now possible. With the new terrain tools, it's very possible to build what we're aiming to build. So we're just going to go across and double check our sizes. So 3.6 meters, way more than that, 4.4. So we just need to extend this side out to, so it's 3.6, weren't it? So that's 4, 4.4, 4.8. And this is the size. So the reason I'm doing it like this, a bit different today, the way I'm building this, is that's because there was a comment left on the video on our shipping container video, and that it said to lay the bricks out first and have a look at the foundations and things like that. Now I'm trying to plan this out. I think we need to go a bit deeper back. So I think we do need to go that little bit deeper back. Let's go 2.8 back. And let's go all the way across. Because you've got to think as well, even though it's a Hobbit house and it's going to be small, we're still going to have enough space to do everything that we want to do. So there we go. So I reckon if we hit Q, not Q, how do I... How do I remove walls? Why can't I remember how to remove walls? I want to remove this wall here. That's that one. So stupid. When you don't play a game for a couple of days, you do generally forget how to do it. So there we go. So our little entrance walkway here. It's going to be our little entrance walkway. And then we're in, and you're going to have different rooms dotted about. Put that back in. So yeah, this is the Hobbit house. So we'll go ahead and do the walls. So I don't want masses, a really big house, to be honest with you. I want just a general. So we're going to go probably up up 2 meters. Now, as you've probably seen, we are going to try something that's a bit different here. So I'm going to explain that a little bit just while we're doing this. We are going to try and cover this entirely in terrain. Now, that is something that is not possible in the the predecessor to this House Flipper 1. Because obviously we didn't have terrain tools. So now that we do have terrain tools, I'm going to try something very quirky and try my absolute best to get this house covered in the terrain. But we're not going to do that until, you know, right at the very end. So we're going to come inside the house now. And we're going to go from there. We're going to change, first of all, change Q. Change it to inward. And let's hope that this does what I want it to do. Right up to the end. There we go. So we change it to inward and that puts it in the ground, which I think is an unbelievable thing. You know, they're really done wonders with this game. So that's that. So then as well, what we're going to do as well is, while we've got our inward tool out, we're going to put that there. That'll make sense shortly. Probably need it to be a bit longer. That'll all make sense shortly. So what's going to happen now is we're going to get the inside painted and stuff. So what's going to do, you know, this is the start, this is the build. So we need to plan out the rooms. We need to plan out the rooms actually first. So let's change the bricks back to outward. And we need to just plan out these rooms. So we're not going to have a massive bathroom. So I reckon that there. Go all the way up. And straight away that's our bathroom. Done. So now we need a kitchen. And a living room. So what we're going to do is we're going to split this room as well. Down the middle. Let's just see. Let's just see what this does. I've lined that up perfectly, haven't I? Living room, kitchen-y space. Then we need a bedroom. So I reckon if we pull that from there, across there, and just come all the way up, and now you've got your bedroom, but you've also got all this space here, which can be utilised in some way. So what's going to happen now is I'm going to jump into a little bit of a speed build. And because I'm jumping into a speed build, oh, I've missed the top line. You'll get some music, so sit back with a nice little brew. And yeah, we'll come from here now and we'll go and we'll get our walls all filled in. And we'll go from there and we'll just keep cracking. So yeah, sit back, relax, enjoy. And we're getting these walls filled in. So there's the walls done. So we're going to start with the roof shortly. We're going to try and get the inside done first. So let's crack on getting our doors and windows in a bit of a speed build. And then I will come back to you once we are ready. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the speed build. Okay then, guys, so as you can see, so far we've gone for a nice bit of a plain vibe, and the reason for that, with a bit of pattern at the back, is because obviously we're going to have terrain over the top of this build. That's the plan. So if we were to have terrain over the top of the build, and they wanted it to look clean and fresh in the inside, so we're going to start in the bathroom. Now it's quite a small bathroom, this, so we're not, but again it would be in this sort of place. So we're going to go for small. We're going to go for tiles, I think, but I have to find them because it's a bloody nightmare. They've changed everything about it, so I'm still getting used to, you know, where things are. So let's try this white marble. See, I think that looks nice. So what we're going to do, like I mentioned in the previous video, obviously I am colourblind. There's going to be things that you're probably not going to agree with, and that's just the way it goes. So if you are enjoying the video, obviously don't forget to leave a like on it. It does really help out the channel. And if you want to see more House Flipper, then come join us. Hit that subscribe button and join us here on the Game Adventures. But back to the build. So I'm trying to find, you know, things that could go on the wall. I don't just want like, I want something like this. Let's have, what's this? Something quirky. See, I like that. Shower there. Toilet and sink. Yeah, I like that. So then what we want now is just, we want nice white. We're going for this very plain vibe with, you know, decoration, yes, but we're going for this bright vibe. You got to remember, there's going to be terrain over the top of this. You're not going to be able to see the whiteness. So there we go. That is the bathroom decorated. So we need to jump back into here now, and then there we go. Bathroom fixtures and showers. And I want one that I'm hoping. Can we get one? Can we get the bigger one there? Yes, we can. I mean, that is huge. That is huge, but I feel like with that back wall, stand underneath it, I think it's going to work, this. I think we might just have to extend the bathroom by literally a square. But we'll see. We'll see what it goes like once we get things in. So now we want a sink. And in the last one, you see the old floating sink. But I think in this sort of bathroom, you'd have a floating sink. So you've got the space. So there's the sink. So what we're going to do now is we're just going to try and find a toilet that sort of matches the vibe we're going for, which I think this one would do. And that's going to be on this side. So yeah, I think that works. I think it does. I think it works. I do think we might. Now what we're going to do is we're going to extend outwards literally by nothing more than just a couple to there. Put that in there, go back into our surface finish, get that white, go back into our buildings and our doors, interior doors. Did we have this one or did we have this one? We had this one. Put that there, and straight away you can see now we've got that little bit extra room. We have to remove the grass because, you know, it's decided to grow through. And we go back to surface finishes. Finish that one. Finish that one. And finish that one. And then we need to copy that one all the way across to there, and that's that. So the reason we've done that is plain and simply so we can try our best and get these on this wall. It's a very small build, you know, there's the constraints that come with that as well. are quite high. Where the door is, we want to try and get sink and toilet on the same side, like there. Then on this side, we're going to go for decoration. No, back to bathroom fixtures. See, this is fixtures. I don't want where a radiator is housed in this joint. It's a hard thing, this getting used to where things are. And towel. Let's just search. Why has it brought up plants? Why has it brought up plants? For towel. There we go. I don't know what they call them. A hob, apparently. And eggs. This is just weird. Towel rack. Let's see what it brings up with radiator. There we go. Can we change the colour? Let's see whether we can change it to, but yeah, chrome one. So straight away you've got your little chrome, and then if we go back, we go to here, we go to decorations, floor decor. This is what I mean. Bathroom fixtures. Is it in the top one? Accessories, bathroom products. Right, so you would have some of these, wouldn't you? So let's just have a see what there is. We can put the soap dispenser down. Toilet brush down as well. I'm going to put that this side though, so you don't see it as you walk in. What else do we need? We need a toilet paper holder, but I want like this one. Toothbrush. Can we again get the electric toothbrush inside it? The electric toothbrush. And then as well we need, I'm going to go bin. Bin in the corner. And then what else do we need? We need, let's think about this. There's living aids, we don't need that. So it's a bathroom again. It's not going to be bathrooms, is it? We need, I know what we need. I'm just trying to think of it. It's a mirror. I can't think of the word mirror. So let's get a mirror in. Probably this one. Get a mirror on there. And then I'd say that was that room done for now. What we're going to do though, we're going to box that in, and you can already see we're tight to the top. So straight away back to our surface finish. Copy that one. And let's get this all white the way across. And then what we need as well is a light. So we need light switches as well. So we're going to get a posh light switch. And that's going to be on this wall as you walk in. We don't need to do that. So installations. It's on installations, right? Heating's on installations. We need to remember that for future reference, because heating is on installations, which is good. Right, what else do we need? That's outside. That's a fence. Lights. I need ceiling lights, but I need one that's, yeah, I like that. And then we need to jump back into our edit wiring. And then when we eat, and there we go, there's our bathroom in our Hobbit house, done. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to jump into, again, a bit of a speed build now, you know, to try and get the rest of this property done. And we're going to start the next bit, I think, in the bedroom, which is here. So this is going to be a harder one, so sit back, relax, enjoy, and I will be back shortly once the bedroom and a few other rooms are done. So we're going to go mix it up though, but you'll see that very shortly. So sit back, relax, and enjoy. Okay then guys, there is the bedroom done, and I really like that. I think it looks classy, it looks sleek, it looks really nice. Everything matches with the same colour pattern. I really like that. I think it's a really good little bedroom here in this Hobbit house. So that's that room done and shut. So what's next? Let's go into our very, very small kitchen. So with a kitchen, nice and simple. It's not going to be, you know, this posh, not posh, but this. It's not going to be this. This modern it's going to be modern, but it's not going to be a massive fancy kitchen. It's just going to be what we need and what we need really. So yeah, this is going to be the kitchen. We need to obviously find a wall pattern that matches. Now I think on this back wall I'm going to go with this stone tile maybe. Let's just have a look what it looks like. And a kitchen there, a bit of a kitchen wraparound. I think that looks really good as a feature wall. I keep hitting the wrong button, which is doing my head in today, so I will apologise for that. Other than that, again, nice and simple. We're going to try and go like a grey colour in this room. Again, apologies if the colours aren't flowing. It's really hard sometimes being colourblind. But again, we're just going to get the kitchen done here. I think, again, that looks really nice. Nice and modern. And this time we are in the correct field because we need our kitchen cabinet. So we're going to categorize this hopefully as appliances. They don't have appliances, of course they don't. What about electronics? No. Home appliances. Here we go. This is how we're categorizing it. And I want storage space. So like these ones. Let's get a fridge. Let's rotate that round. But I need a corner unit. And I don't know if we have corner units. Of course we have corner units. We've got to have corner units. We've got to have corner units. We had them in the first game, so we've got to have them in the second. Like I say, if you are enjoying our little Hobbit house build here, please drop a like on it. It does really and truly help the channel out so much. And if you want to see more, then don't forget, you know, let's hit that subscribe button and let's see more. And if you want to see more of our Hobbit house, you know what to do, guys. We hit that subscribe button. I'm going to try and put... Can I rotate this? It just doesn't fit. Change the plan. Change the plan. Let's start with the fridge. Kitchens are... Start with the sink. Let's start with the sink right in the middle. And then let's go for this cabinet here. Yeah, you see? That's how we do it. And then we need an oven. Which I don't want there, so I want a cabinet there. And then we'll have the oven there. And on this side, we'll have, and again, another cabinet on this side. This is how we want it. Nice and beautiful. And then we'll have a fridge. I need a fridge. Do we get a standalone fridge, do you reckon? Yeah, let's get a standalone fridge. Oh, just get this one. The Brooks one. And there is our nice little kitchen. You walk in. Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. And I'm going to try... First of all, we are going to get accessories in here just so we can... Kitchen accessories, alright. So like a bread bin, but we want a wood bread bin. We want that in the corner of the room there. like that. Let's see what else we can get. See, I'm loving this build, me. I think it is, you know, it's coming on. So microwave on this side above the oven. We're not having a hob in this house because it's a fire risk. Don't know if that's a thing, but I've just made it as a thing now. If that's the only one we can have, right? I want just a black one. Let's have a black one, and then let's go kettle. You got to get stuff like this, haven't we? Again, let's just have a black one with the colours. We'll have that. There. And then can we get, if we go back into accessories and kitchen accessories, can we get, what can we get? What else can we get? A drying, that's not a drying rack. Where's the drying rack gone? There. That is massive. Why is the drying rack so big? Where's the other one? Where's the other drying rack? That one's fine. And then we're going to go all out now with our decorations. We want some nice wall decorations in here. The world map is too big, so we can't have that. We're gonna have some wall decor there, wall decor there. We're gonna try anyway and get what we, you know, it's hard sometimes to decorate a kitchen because what do you put in a kitchen that's not like too over the top? Like that is on the old game I had loads of stuff that I downloaded off the workshop and it looked really good, whereas using just the base stuff it's hard again. I think we need a clock. I don't know why I've decided to put it there, but we have. And then what we're going to do now, obviously jump straight back up, straight back into the building of the walls. We're trying a different technique building this time, but I think it's working, you know. I think it's really working. I still don't know how the build's gonna be finished. I don't, you know, I'm a bit nervous about a bit nervous about covering it in terrain, but we're gonna give it a real good go. Right, that's that. And again, obviously we need installations. No, we need lights. Lights. We need a nice light in the kitchen that's not going to be too big. We're going to get a nice switch, so as you walk in, the switch is going to be there. But we need a light that's not going to stick out too much. One that's very close to the ceiling, but it's also very, you know, modernized. And there is our little Hobbit kitchen flying into the living room. This is going to be by far the hardest room to do because we got to obviously decide what it's going to look like. And not just that, we've got to also make it flow. So it's going to be difficult, but we're going to get there. And I think that's the thing with this sort of game. You got to trial and error it. We got to go light, like a polished wood with a square pattern. It has that colour, I think. Let's have a look. Trial and error with this game, innit? I think we've gone light, and I think again, I think what we're going to do is we're going to copy this colour. Have the same colour in there as in the bedroom. And let's just get going. Let's just get cracking. My vision for this is very clean, tidy house on the inside. And, you know, rough and ready on the outside. But when I want that wow factor. So when you walk in, I want you to go, wow. All this is under that terrain. And they're the only 2 windows. I know. It's crazy. It's a crazy idea. But we're cracking on. So first and foremost, let's not beat around the bush. We're going for a telly first, obviously. But we can't have too big of a telly. But then again, I think we can. Right in the middle. And then sofa-wise, let's have a look. So, seats. I'm thinking L-shaped. If I'm being honest. That's what I'm thinking. Something like this. L-shaped. Something snuggly. This doesn't look at all nice. And my colour blindness is not playing ball. That does not look comfy at all. That is not what I want. That is rubbish. Moving on. It looks cheap. No offence if anyone's got one. But it looks cheap. And it doesn't look like that's what we're going for here. We want, you know, can I use this again? We used this in the last build. Oh, it had a bit of a fit there. I didn't like that, did it? You know what? I quite like it. Again. Well, it is what it is. We're using it again. I like it. I do like it. And I think what we need now... Not bed. We've got a... Who puts a bed in? We need a table. We need a nice table in the middle of the room. Like this coffee table here, but not that colour. Oh, like a colour pattern, dread rich. No, pure. That's just weird. Oh my god, you can do this. It's actually pretty sick that you can do this. Oh, that's actually pretty cool that you can put this pattern on there. Oh, look how quirky that looks now. I mean, it doesn't go, and it's rancid. But look how quirky it is. Oh man, I love this game. This game is so good. Just everything about it is unbelievable. But we need to get the coffee table that we actually want. What about this? That doesn't flow at all. Come on. We can find it. We can find it. We're going to make this house look really, really good. I think we are already there. I think we are making it looking really, really good at the moment. I think what we just need to do is just get a coffee table that is nice. Something that's quirky. I like that, mate. Yeah, I think that's nice. Let's just move it there. So you can still get round. In this corner, on a console table. Not that, that's rancid. See, I like that. And then in this corner, we're going to have a light, but we're going to have a standing lamp. Something like that that's posh. And then this side, we're going to have our decorations. You know, standing decor is good. But it's nothing's, I don't think anything's going to be big enough for it. And I think that's going to really annoy me because I know what I want to do in that corner. And it's going to really, really annoy me. Let's just have a look at the room. I feel like it needs pictures. So... Accessories. What's in the accessories? Bathroom, kitchen, with aids, office supplies. No, nothing like that. Bathroom fixtures. No. Decorations. Pictures. I think it definitely needs a picture. So let's have a look. What can we do? Something that looks posh. Not posh, but something that you'd think, yeah. No, that's a... I quite like that. And then I quite like that as well. Just two pictures there. And then on this wall, I think you'd have something that stands out, but doesn't say in your face, but it stands out. But that's not matching either. Needs to match. Floor decorations. After putting a red rug down in the last video, this is scary. Because I don't know colours, so we're not going to have a rug. But I've gone against the rug. Because, like I say, in the last video I put a red rug down and it just kind of ruined the flow of the room, which really annoyed me. I know. It's silly, but it did. It annoyed me. And so we are going to keep going here. Just a little bit more. It could be a mirror. Mirror. We're having a mirror. Because you're not looking in the mirror when you sat on the couch. That's not similar to a mirror. Stupid game. There we go. And I think that then, now, encloses this side of the house. Oh, what for pressed? In we go. Oh, it's going to be... Right. What I want you to do now, right, is think about this when... Now, look how snug this is going to be. Yeah, you know, it might not be to everyone's taste, and if it's not, let me know in the comments. Let me know in the comments down below if it is not to your taste, and suggest, maybe throw a suggestion at me what you would have done a little bit differently than what I have done. But what we're going to do now is we're going to get our lights in, and then we're going to do the last part of this house, and that is the entrance hallway. Once the entrance hallway is done, what we're then going to do is then try our very best to pull this terrain up and around this house with trees, with you name it. It's going to try and have it. But that is that room done. So now we're into this little room, this last bit room. Now as you can see in here, there's a lot of space for you to walk in, and you go room to room. There's a lot of space. So what we're going to do to fill it? Well, we're going to go straight away to storage, and we're going to go... I'm not going to coat rack like that. We don't need wardrobes, not dressers. I know what I want to do. It's just a case coat rack with a bench. There, straight away. Then I want ornamental plants. Now, I don't know how to do plants in this game. Do I have to put a pot down first? The pot that I want first. So if I want a plant pot like this, put that there. And then do I go into plants? Yeah, right. Okay, I figured it out. No need to panic, guys. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Let's have a look at another pot. Enlarge, hanging. See, we can do hanging plants and everything, which I think we did a lot of hanging plants in the first game. Like a lot. See, we could plant stand it, but how high is the plant stand? Not very, actually. We could well plant stand that. So you walk in, and there are your plants. So, if we go back to that sandbox only, there is certain plants that you can only get in the sandbox version of this game. We don't want shrubs. We're not outside. That's way too big. That's not though. Let's go down to ground level and let's have a look. Oh, you see, they look dead. We'll keep going. You know, I ain't a botanist or whatever they're called, am I? I work in an office most of the day, so I'm not a botanist at all. I'm not going to try and be. We're just going to try. That is way too big. Just want small stuff. It's an indoor plant rack. No, I think we get a bigger one in the middle. Do we have a mid-size? Like a mid-size. What is mid-size about that? That's unbelievable that they're classing that as mid-size. Unbelievable that that's classed as mid-size. That is massive. I mean, that massive. Unfortunately, that's too big as well. I'm just going to have these little ones. My mouse is having... Just as you walk in, nice little plant rack. I don't even think it goes. I think we're going to stick with it. There you go, nice little plant rack as you walk in. On this side, next to the shoe rack, next to the coats and the shoes, as you would, as it would be. I want a mirror, but I want a big mirror like this, because that's like your final bit. You're going out. Let's have a quick look. And on this side, I want decorations. It's going to have a picture. It's going to be pictures again, because I feel that customizable pictures in this now, the fact that you can customize these pictures and whack them there. Look, I mean, look at that. That looks incredible. Against this back wall, right? So again, in between, I'm going to put this one. No, not that one. Like this one. This is what they used to be. So you're creating a story already in the house, which is dead good. And then on this one, I think we're going to try and get some axe. No, it's not. Maybe we go for another cabinet. So we got the shoe rack, didn't we? The shoe rack we got. So I think we don't go for a shoe rack. I don't think a cabinet's going to cut it here, though. We can't whack a dart, a pool triangle, or a handheld gaming console down, can we? Because that is just silly. We don't need to be in there. We're just going to have to go for a standing decor, but there's not that many. And when you do these sorts of builds that I'm doing, we could do this, though. We can do a radiator. We can do a posh radiator. Right, but we can colour it like that. There we go. And straight away you're walking in, it's got that little bit of character directed down below. It's minimalistic. I think that's the key thing that you've got to realise. It's minimalistic. That's what we're going for. None of this fancy Oh, this is going to be hard work. I want fluffy carpet, but I'm going to go white as you walk in. And again, I think I'd love a plant in that corner, but the fact that I have to make a plant is really driving me insane. I much preferred the old ways for plants. I'm not going to lie. We can put that there. Ornamental plants. We don't want very tall though. Size of that. It's just... Let's have a mid-size. Yeah, something like that. Something like that. Yeah, it cuts the wall a little bit, but we got a bit of colour. Let's get flying. Let's get in this. Let's get this now. Bricks up. Let's get them the... What? I don't know why it is deciding to surface colour to colour. It's done it on a few of them. We overhanged a little bit. Yeah, we need to delete them. Remove walls. Surface finish. Let's copy the surface finish. No, go away. I didn't do that. I didn't click it. Right, we don't want to overhang at all. We want to make sure now. So we need to copy that surface finish and just, you know, get rid of... No. I pressed the button. Get rid of them. Right. Let's get inside. And let's get this ceiling filled in now with red, with white, and then let's get our lights in, and that will really transform and finish. That's right, it will finish the interior of this build. Obviously, you know, there's a lot still to be done because we need to put the terrain in and things like that, but this is where we are at this moment. So what we're going to do now is we're going to get some lights. And I do want like a quirky light, like a posh one. 2 posh ones. You can get underneath. Yeah, we can get underneath them. A Hobbit would be able to get underneath them, and that's what we got to think of. Nothing on that. Can I turn this on? Yeah. So we don't have to electrical wire them up. There we go. That is the inside. They're not centered. That one is now. That is the inside of our Hobbit house. Done. Door shut. Right. This now is where the fun and games begin. So, we are going to landscape. And we're going to have... I am... unsure how this is going to work. But we're going to go for it anyway. First of all, what I'm going to do is just have a quick save. Let's have a quick save, because if this doesn't go right, we can rebuild it in. So now we've got our land up. We can go to our... This tool, is it? And let's do a sample height. Like I said, I don't know how this is going to work. Or if it's going to go inside the building. But we're doing it. The terrain's coming up. Once you've built, I'm hoping that the terrain doesn't go inside. We obviously want the front of the house covered, so doing it this way I think it's going to go inside the house, but right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and let's get a big piece like that. Right, so we've got a big piece, and we want to get it like that, and then we want to sample height it there and bring it over. We're moving. That's come straight through the house on it. But we're doing it. Like I say, guys, this would not have been possible on House Flipper 1. Just remember that what we're doing here is on House Flipper. We are dragging the terrain around. And we're enclosing our Hobbit house in the terrain. I'm absolutely speechless. I mean, let's face it. I'm going to go inside after this when I show you the finished article, and I'm going to say that's just screwed it completely. And my last couple of hours that I've spent, obviously not for you guys, I'll speed it up obviously in the speed build sections, but the last couple of hours that we've spent doing our Hobbit house has been destroyed via the terrain. But hey, if it leads to a cool thumbnail and a cool picture at the end, who wouldn't want that, eh? I'm stood on top of our build. It's encoast in the grass. Just level that one out. I hope it's formed. No. Right. We're so close now, though. Oh no! Shit! No. Let's just fill this one back in. That's a promising sign, though, that it's gone over the brick there and not underneath. So let's just fill this back in. I want to go to the edge of that brick. Wow. Not like that, though. It's going to be harder than it is, I think. Oh, no. Breathe. Breathe. We need to breathe. We need to breathe. Look at the contouring lines. Go slow. We're going slow. This is a very tense moment in this build. Do you know what? Let's get off that. I think that looks really good. I really do. And look at this. We're on top of our build. Unbelievable. We're not finished though. We are nowhere near finished. Let's get some trees in. I want some trees. I don't want something like that though. It's massive. I want a small tree, like a mid-sized tree, like a maple tree. One there. One there. One there. And one there. And then I want, not ornamental plants, I want shrubs now. This is where we want the shrubs. Let's get these shrubs. All the way around this build. Let's get flying because I want the shrubs. The shrubs are what's going to make this build. Let's switch out. Let's go with another one. Dotted them about all over. I am buzzing. I'm absolutely over the moon with this because this is something that is just never been possible in House Flipper 1. The fact that I've been able, yeah, alright, we've lost a bit at the start, you know, we lost a bit at the start. You know, we put some bricks down outside, but the ground swallowed them whole. But that's what I think would happen when you try and do something like this. We've engrossed it. It's been engrossed. I mean, you can tell. Really, I'm happy with the build. I'm happy with what we've done on the inside. I'm happy with, you know, things like that. And what we're going to do now is we're going to get some light outside to finish us off. And, you know, it is what it is. It's gone a bit west at the end, but we've done it. We've done our build. You've all seen the build. You know, you've all seen it. Now, we're just going to finish the garden off. And there we have it. There is our Hobbit house. You've all seen the build. We've built a house underground, which is unbelievable. My name's been The Game Adventures. This is House Flipper 2. Make sure you hit that like button if you did enjoy this video. And if you want to see more, obviously, please hit that subscribe button. It does really help out the channel. But for now, I'm going to leave you with this stunning shot. I don't like the fact that the roof's two different colours. So before we go, I'm going to hopefully just finish that. Well, I'm trying my best, but it's not going to work. So I'm going to go leave you with this stunning shot here now. Like I say, my name's been The Game Adventures. Thank you for watching, and until next time, have an awesome day.